We are here with Jake, who is the taproom manager here at Tribus. Brandon has rejoined us after drinking his way around the menu. Welcome back.
Thanks,
and welcome, Jake.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I guess thank you for having us, rather. Not welcome. I'm welcoming you to your own brewery.
Of course.
So I guess first and foremost, cheers.
Cheers, guys.
What are you drinking?
Me?
You.
I thought you were pointing at him. I'm drinking Ya. It's our.
Oh, okay. You guys are all lager people?
Yeah, it's our German lager. That's pretty much all I drink for the most part.
Okay.
Lower ABV IPAs and pretty much all lagers.
Yeah. So. The lagers are nice though because you can crush like 4
Keeps
or 5 of them. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're looking for longevity here.
Exactly.
So with everything that's been happening, what has been, as the manager, the face of the front of the house, what has been your personal biggest struggle with the pandemic and everything that's been happening? Yeah,
so we've definitely had to change the way we operate as a whole, because in the past, if you've been here, it's all bar service. We're just slinging drinks, all about volume, turning people over. Now we've had to switch to a more restaurant take on everything. So all we're doing is waiting tables, which is not my personal favorite thing, but it's what we have to do right now. So we still provide excellent service.
Absolutely, you guys do.
But that's the biggest thing. It's just making sure that everybody's taken care of, and the staff that we have has to be spread
appropriately.
So much thinner, I guess, because everybody has to have their own sections where we're not just all behind the bar with each other. So
have you seen, like, what's the effect you've seen on the customer? Because as a bartender, I know what I've seen, but I work in like a bar. I don't work at a brewery, which I know is far different. Yeah. So what's the shift in customer, or the shift in type of customer, if any?
I mean, our regulars are fantastic. Our regular base is insane. Like any bar I've ever worked, we have more consistent regulars than anybody. So they've been really cool throughout this whole thing, but it's just an adjustment period with new people coming in that have never been here before, expecting a certain experience. And then we have to put them, some people don't like where they're seated, or some people don't like where they're, that way it's only table serve. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? If you want to come enjoy the product, and we want everybody to come down. So, but yeah, this place is awesome. So wherever you sit, you're going to have a good time and you're going to get great service. We've got the best staff in the world. So
you guys do. Your staff's fantastic.
So prior to COVID, this place would just be standing room, people just crowded everywhere.
Shoulder to shoulder, nuts.
Like the last, we've been busy since I started here in January of 2019. Yeah. But like the 3 months before we closed, it was insane. Like insane, wall to wall, 300 people in here, guaranteed on a Saturday, like packed out.
So last year for football, it was crazy.
Yeah, the beginning of the season was awesome. With football. So
it's funny. I know like the people that work in these places hate the new model. And granted, I hate the mask and everything, but I love going into a brewery now and eating. Like, I'm a food guy. I like food more than anything, but I love beer. Yeah. And so like I like going in and being able to get like a good meal. And Dan's great here. So like,
you don't eat food like this at a brewery.
Yeah, right. That's a fact.
Where else are you gonna get
vegan
foie gras at a brewery? You know what I mean? Dan's a wizard. We love him. So
yeah.
What was the choice behind bringing? Was it just because you like his food, or do you guys know him when you brought him on as the food?
Yeah, so since we've opened, he's been real reliable. Whenever we need anything, he's always been here. And he's just the most consistent. The way that we want to operate, where we're not having crowds at the food truck, he runs that perfectly. So everything's text to order, and he brings it right over. You pay separately with him, so we're keeping the food and the drink completely separate. Awesome. Just makes our lives so much easier. And it fulfills that requirement for food at the breweries. Yeah, that's awesome. So now I'm trying to think of how to phrase this without seeming backhanded. I love Tribus to death. And if I were you, I would definitely choose this brewery to work at. However, why are you here as opposed to any of the other 119 breweries in Connecticut? Because you are great at what you do. I would like to think that you can kind of do this at whatever brewery you choose. So why are you sticking with Tribus? So I fell in love with this place as a customer first. I used to be a manager at another brewery, and I used to come here every Sunday night. I just fell in love with everything about it. The beer, the people, everybody was just great. So then I just started harassing the owners for shifts. So I started out here Thursday and Fridays just bartending, and then just progressed full time, left the other brewery, and then after the pandemic, took over as taproom manager. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. It's been really good. So I love this place even now.
What's the favorite beer that you guys have? I'm gonna go ahead and take a wild guess and say it's probably a lager. What's your favorite thing on the menu that either right now or ever?
Right now it's probably Ya. But all time, it's got to be all Ya, babe.
Okay.
It's our Helles lager.
That's a great one.
Yeah, it's our Helles lager, 5%, and you could drink 1 million of them. Super clean. And it's a collab we did with Christian Petroni, who's a Food Network chef.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a host on Chopped. So.
Okay. I know who that is now. I'm like thinking the name, like it sounds kind of familiar. I'm going through a Chopped phase right now. I'm on season like 15.
Yeah. He's the man. So, Oh Yeah Babe is my favorite. Gulp is really good. That's our session IPA. And then for dark beers, we have an on called Baby Cakes right now. 5.5%, really dry, easy to drink stout.
What is it called? Baby Cakes?
Baby Cakes.
Yeah. I got to get that one.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
You have to get a baby cake first, and then you can drink baby
See,
cakes.
I never drink lagers, but like I'm drinking the right now, and it's amazing. And so I usually drink like 40 IPAs, and then I'm like dead for the rest of my life, like the next day and stuff. So this is awesome. Like I'm super into this.
Well, that's my favorite thing about this place, like about the beer that we do. I think a lot of people look at us as just like a hazy IPA and like sours, but these guys trained in Germany and they're traditionalists with their lagers. So we make some of the best lagers.
They were so humble about their schooling. I didn't know they trained in Germany.
Yeah, that's how they are.
That's awesome.
I'll brag for them. So.
That's awesome. I guess here's a question. Every time I come in here, you guys have the coolest artwork. Who does the artwork for this place?
It's a guy named John Tarka.
Okay.
He's done all of our walls back here. This is my favorite room in the house too. Like this is where I would want to hang out if I came here, just because it's like a little secluded and I don't know, the black room with all the pink on the walls.
Yeah, it's super cool. Does he do the can artwork as well?
He does some of our labels, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, him and Will, who's our graphic designer. And then we have local artists. When we were at Full Swing, and we were rotating it as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I guess my closing question for you is, if you could tell everyone out there one thing about Tribus, whether it's or you or the beer, whatever it is, what do you want the people to know?
And then I'm going to ask more questions because I have like one or two more questions.
Do you?
She's trying to close it, but there's a couple things here.
You ask me the questions first. Let me think about it.
Okay. I need to know a couple things. So she's in the industry, right? She's been working in restaurants for years. I haven't worked in a restaurant since I was like 16 and I was really bad at it. I'm a banker. So I always wondered, like a dude like you working in a restaurant. Do you have a girlfriend? I'm not single, so.
No, I do not.
You don't have a girlfriend?
That's a lie. He's trying to hit on you.
No,
yeah? I'm flattered.
I always wonder what it's like to be like a front of the house manager at a restaurant. I feel like it's just like you're like a star. Like women must just like be like literally dropping numbers. Like every time I go out with Carly, she drops her number to somebody working behind the bar.
I disagree with that analysis.
Well, we've only gone out once. And it
okay,
happened
so
that
yes,
time.
you can't judge my.
So I'm just like, what's that lifestyle like? Because I heard the restaurant industry and brewery industry is like a good, fun lifestyle.
Yeah, I've been in it since I was 21. I did it as a side job when I was in the Army still, and then got out and pursued the beer thing. Okay. But I love being at the front of the house, and I'm great with people, and I don't know. It's just what I love to do, honestly. So I don't really see it as something like a lot of people see the restaurant industry as like a stepping stone to something else. But there's so much room for growth in beer right now. So I don't really see it
right
like
now,
that.
Especially within Connecticut.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. I just wanted to know because like
I just wanted to know.
I want to know like the jobs that like really attract people, and I feel like that's one. Like you're working here, you have to have a good personality to work in a place like this, and to manage people and like. I just feel like it'd be a cool place to meet people, and I don't know.
It's also kind of nice because it's just never a dull moment.
Yeah,
like ever.
There's something every day.
There's
always something going on somewhere.
Whether it's a customer or there's chaos in the bag or it's something that's going wrong, the POS is down, whatever it is, it's always like,
right.
Oh shit. But I love that.
Yeah.
And like,
So the other thing I wanted to know is about your flannel. Because one thing I heard is that like you're a flannel guy.
Yeah,
like
flannel guy of the year 2020.
Flannel Guy of the Year 2020 is an official award.
Official award, yeah.
Official award.
Gotta get you a pin.
I have a plaque.
You have a plaque?
Do you?
Yeah, my friends made me a plaque, yeah.
Do you
Those
like
are great
do you
friends.
teach people how to get into that life? Because like the only thing I'm missing to be as handsome as you is the flannel right now. We're wearing the exact same thing.
You also need like any sort of facial hair or hair.
I can only grow hair on my back.
Okay.
It's just an affliction. But anyway, so like where do you get your flannels?
So one of our regulars, he's this kid named Casey. He comes in and he's always got these fire flannels on. So one day I asked him, I'm like, what are these? So then he told me it's Dixxon Flannel Company, West Coast company. If you see this, send me some. They're fantastic.
Hashtag West Side Dixxon Company.
Yeah. So,
nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you get any color?
Anything. Yeah. They
Do you know how many
release new ones
own?
probably like 50.
50 flannels?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. So, but now I only wear Dixxon, so I got to grow the collection. They release a new one every Friday, different colors. So.
They release a new flannel every Friday. This is a thing.
Yeah. It's all
That's awesome.
Listen, you're not about that flannel life, apparently, because you didn't know.
I am going to get into flannels after today. Like Jake basically has inspired me. I just want to be handsome like Jake. And so I'll work on the facial hair and the flannels, and like I should be good. West Coast, like Dixxon.
Listen, I'm a special effects makeup artist. I can get some of that fake beard hair and like attach it, give you a nice big mountain beard.
Thank you.
Gotcha. Listen to what we're friends for.
Anything to help.
All right, what do you think?
All
You,
right,
you know
so
anything you
I
want to
gave
say
you
to the peeps?
Yeah, I mean, when you come here, you're going to get the best service in Connecticut in the brewery and with the best beer to follow it up. And it's good people. You're supporting local. We just want people to keep coming out. Sport's been great. That's pretty much all we ask for. So
That's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. You're awesome, dude.
You are awesome. I'm so happy you sat down with us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me on.
Cheers, guys.